innocent man killed. His murder went unsolved for years. At 5, we told you about a life sentence for the 2007 murder of a 22-year-old man. And new at 6, 24-hour News 8's Barton Dieters tells us if life really means life in this case. Barton.
Well, Brian, Juan Reyes was convicted of second-degree murder with the help of his brother, Eric Santiago, who drove the car from which he fired the deadly shots at a 22-year-old man, and then testified against his little brother in court. Reyes was sentenced to life in prison today for killing 22-year-old Douglas Pollok around 2 a.m. on September 30th, 2007 in southwest Grand Rapids. The brothers hid out in Mexico for 8 years, but today in Kent County had to face the family of the murdered man.
The average lifespan is 80 years old right now. Ryan was 22 when Juan Eric Reyes stole his life. He actually stole 58 years from Ryan at least.
Pollok's mother said the calculation used for Reyes' prison sentence should be equal to the life he took. She said her son, a Granville High School graduate, was about to get married and looked forward to starting a family. But that was all taken away when the shots were fired on Cutler Street as Reyes mistakenly shot at her son, who was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Juan Eric Reyes should not be considered for parole or let out of prison for any reason in anything less than 60 years.
The judge heard the pleas from the family when he handed down the sentence.
On the conviction for second-degree murder, it's a sentence of this court, Mr. Reyes, that you be committed to Michigan Department of Corrections for a term of life.
Reyes' life sentence will only begin after he serves 2 years for felony use of a firearm. But unlike first-degree premeditated murder, second-degree murder does not include a specific intent to kill and offers the chance of parole. The only question is when. Reyes' defense attorney John Beeson said he believes his client would have been eligible for parole in 15 years. But Reyes was also convicted of attempted murder with a minimum sentence of 20 years. That means the earliest he would be eligible for parole is in 22 years, according to the defense attorney. Well, I talked to judges, prosecutors, and defense attorneys who say it's very unusual for a person convicted of murder to get out on their first appearance before the parole board. Also, any infractions in prison could lengthen his time behind bars. The safe bet here, attorneys tell me, is that Reyes will be looking at a good 3 decades in prison as a best-case scenario. In studio control, Barton Dieters, 24-hour News 8.